Hello, welcome. Welcome, Choti Gang. Don't mess with your friends, Choti Gang. Hi, hi. Right. Daniel, Bryan. Okay, අපි වැඩේ පටන් ගමු. මේ Facebook එකේ WWE wrestling ගේමක් මේ දාන්න ඕනේ මේ ඊයේ copyright එකක් ආවා. Facebook එකේ බං. YouTube එකේ කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. උන්ට දින අමාරුව මොකද්ද දන්නේ නැහැ. wrestling ගේමක් ගැහුවා. හරි. අනේ මන් දන්නේ. පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න බලන්න. අපි දාමු ගේම් එක. Facebook එකේ තියෙන උන්ට තියෙන අමාරුව මොකද්ද බං? අපි මේ wrestling ගේමක් ගැහුවා. පැලියාව. ඔය කුඩ දෙන පැලියාව. Hi. Choti gang. පටන් ගමු. Okay. මේ ඒකයි ඊයේ wrestling එක Facebook එකේ මම මේ අයින් කරලා දැම්ම දුන්නේ live එක. උන්ට පිස්සු. Choti gang ලා මොලේ හොඳ නැහැ උන්ට. අපි ගමින්නකෝ. අපි ගේම් එක පටන් අරන් යමු. right. පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න මේ ලයිව් එක පේන්නේ නැත්තම් මට කියන්න. මම අහන්නම් පේනවද කියලා. ඒ වෙලාවට පේන්නේ නැත්තම් නෑ කියන්නේ මොකද මේ සමහර ගේම් ඩිස්ප්ලේ කැප්චර් එකෙන් දෙන්න වෙන්නේ බා. එහෙම සීන් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒක ස්ට්‍රීම් ලැබ් එකෙත් තියෙනවා මේකෙත් තියෙනවා ඒවා පොදු ප්‍රශ්න. සමහර ගේම් විතරයි. බලමු. ඒ කියන්නේ ඩිස්ප්ලේ කැප්චර් දෙන්න වෙනවා. පේන්නේ නැහැ කියන්නේ ඩිස්ප්ලේ කැප්චර් දෙන්න වෙනවා. ඒක පට්ට සීන් එක. ඒක අනේ මන් දන්නේ නැහැ. හැම ගේමකටම එහෙම වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොමින්ද? අපි ඩිස්ප්ලේ කැප්චර් දෙමු. ඩිස්ප්ලේ කැප්චර් ඔන්න දැන් හරි. දැන් පේන වැඩේ. ඒ තියෙන්නේ ගැම්මට. right. අපි බලමු දැන් බුකී ලයිව් එක දාලා. කොහොම ඉන්න ෂේපට බොයිස්. මම බුකී ලයිව් එක අර පැත්තට එහා පැත්තට සෙට් කරලා ගන්න. වෙන්න අපි බුකේ ලයිව් එක දාලා බලමු. මම අනිත් මොනිටරේ එහා පැත්තට ඇදලා බුකේ ලයිව් එක දානවා. ඔයගලන්ට ඔය ඩිස්ප්ලේ එක පේනවා ඇති. මම ඉන්න බුකේ ඔය සීන් එකක් තියෙනවා පොඩි. මේ මාසේ මැද වගේ දිහාට ස්ට්‍රීම් ලැබ් එක බයි කරන්න ඉන්නේ මම. මේ මොකද මේක ලයිව් දෙන්නේ කොට පර්ෆෝමන්ස් එකක් වැඩියෙන් යනවා. එහෙම සීන් එකක් තියෙනවා. ලයිව් එකක් කරන්න හරි අමාරුයි කොල්ලෝ. උඹලට තේරෙනව නේද දැන් කොච්චර අමාරු ලයිව් එකක් කරන්න කියලා. මේ ප්‍රධානම අවුල තමයි ප්‍රධානතම අවුල තමයි ඕ ලයිව් එකක් කරන එකේ තියෙන කොපිරයිට්. දැන් මේකේ සින්දුවක් ප්ලේ වුණොත් කෙලියා. මේකේ සින්දුවක් ප්ලේ වුණොත් එහෙම අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම කොපිරයිට්ම තමයි වදින්නේ. කොපිරයිට් ක්ලේම් වදින එක නෑ ස්ට්‍රයික් වදින අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම. හේතුව තමයි මේ WWE කියන්නේ ලෝකේ සල්ලිකාරයෝනේ බන් තනිකර උන්ට හැමෝම යටයි බං. උන් තමයි ලෝකේ සල්ලි හොයන වැඩිම පුරම සල්ලි හොයන මේක. මුළු ලෝකෙම WWE කියන්නේ. උන්ට පුළුවන් කෙලින්ම ඕනනම් Facebook එක උනත් සල්ලි දීලා ගන්න. YouTube Google එක උනත් එහෙමයි මචං. එතකොට ඒ වගේ සෙට් එකක් මේ කිව්වොත් එහෙම ස්ට්‍රයික් එකක් ගහපන් කියලා අරුන් මෙහෙම කරනවා මමාවට ස්ට්‍රයික් එකක් ගහනවා. උන් ඉල්ලනවා උන් එක ෆෝම් එකක් ඉල්ලුව ගමන් ඇති. උන් ගහනවා කෙලින්ම ස්ට්‍රයික් එක. ආයි හැඳි ගෑවෙන්නම ගහනවා. ඉතින් ඔන්න ඔය වගේ සීන් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඕවා මේව ඔක්කොම බලාගෙන ඕවා මේවා සේරම මැනේජ් කරගෙන ලයිව් එකක් කරනවා කියන්නේ මට සිරි හිතලා බලපංකෝ ඉතින් කොච්චර අමාරුදක්ද කියලා. PC එකක් විතරක් තිබිලා මේ හරියන්නේ නැහැ ලයිව් එකක් කරන්න. ඔය හැමදේම බලන්න ඕනේ. ඔය හැමදේම අකුරක ඉඳන් බලන්න ඕනේ. හරි දැන් මම Facebook එකේ ලයිව් එක දැම්මා. දැන් බලමුකෝ මොකද්ද කියන්නේ කියලා. මොන මගුලක් කියන්නේ කියලා බලමු දෙන්න. එඳා කියන්නේ කියලා බලමු දෙන්න. වයිසේජ් රැයට ගහන්න. කට්ටිය රෙස්ලින් ගේමට පොඩ්ඩක් කැමැත්තක් තිබිච්ච හින්දා ඒක වැඩි වෙමින් ඉල්ලලා හිටපු ඉන්න තමයි මේ රෙස්ලින් ගේම ගේන්නේ. ඔව් මින්න බම්බා මේ මලමකුල දාගලා හරි කරදරයක් කියලා ඉන්නේ මේ. මට මේක දැමිල්ලෙන් ඇති ප්‍රතිලාභයක් නෑ. එහෙම ලාභ බල පාඩු බලාගෙන දානවා නෙමෙයි. අර Facebook එකේ ඉන්න බා සමහර කොල්ලෝ Facebook එකේ ඔය Facebook මේ ඩේටා පැකේජ් එක දාගෙන ලයිව් බලන උන්. එතකොට උන්ට 4-5 දිනක් හරි බැලුවත් බං උන්ට බලන්න එහෙම කියලා තමයි මේ ලයිව් එක දාන්නේ. නැත්තම් මට ඇති මගුලක් නෑ මේකේ. හරි ලයිව් එක යනවාද බලන්න. පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න Facebook එකේ ලයිව් එක යනවාද කියලා guys. යන්නේ නැද්ද බා? යන්නේ නැද්ද? මගුලක්ද මන් දන්නේ. දැන් හරි. ඉතින් අන්ත වැඩේ පටන් ගමු. හරි Facebook පැත්තේ ලයිව් එක යනවා. ඕකේ අපි chat එක ගමු. හරි. එන වැඩේ පටන් ගමු. ඕකේ. හරි. අද බය වෙමුද? බය වෙන්න තමයි වෙන්නේ. බය වෙන්න. මිනි මරණ වැඩ කරන්න එපා. ඔය උපන්දින දවසේ පොල්මම් මගුලක් දාගත්තා මට කියලා. right okay. එහෙනම් අපි පටන් ගමු ඩැනියල් බ්‍රයන් ගේ ෂෝකේස් එක. 2K Central showcase the return of Daniel Bryan. Right. Hi.
I've never had it easy in WWE. Huh. I've had injuries. I was released twice, and just when I had scratched and clawed my way to the top, my in-ring career was over. I could have sat at home, satisfied with what I accomplished, but I decided that's not how I wanted my story to end.
Daniel
I
Bryan
wanted to
කියන්නේ
show
මම ගොඩාක්
myself,
ආස
my
කරන
family,
ඩයල් එක.
and anyone who's gone through adversity in life that you need
Script
to
එක
take on
හරියට කරන
whatever
ඩයල් එක.
challenges you face and fight for your dreams.
Well, we might as well get on the Daniel Bryan bandwagon.
මම දාන්නම් YouTube link එක. කට්ටියට පුළුවන් ගිහිලා Facebook පැත්තෙන් set වෙන්න. Yes movement. Right. ඉන්න මම දාන්නම් ඔන්න likes ඔන්න අපේ Facebook මේකක් දැම්මා. Okay. Right. වැඩේ පටන් ගමු. හරි. ඉතින් මේ ඇත්තම කිව්වොත් එහෙනම් මේක මමත් ගහද්දි තමයි මේ දැක්කේ මේ ඩැනියල් බ්‍රයන් මේ ජෝන් සීනත් එක්ක ඒ කාලේ හෙන කාලේ 2000 මම මතක නැහැ කීයේද කියලා. ඔන්න ඒ වගේ හෙන දුර කාලෙක ජෝන් සීනත් එක්ක මේ ගේමක් තිබිලා තියෙනවා. රයිට් ජෝන් සීනත් පටන් ගන්න කාලෙම තමයි තිබිලා තියෙන්නේ. රයිට්. ඉතින් රෙස්ලින් කියන්නේ සුපිරි ස්ක්‍රිප්ට් එකක්. සමහර දේවල් 75%ම හදපු දෙයක් තියෙන. නමුත් සමහර දේවල් තිබුණා ඉස්සර. ටිකක්
Right after I graduated high school, I moved from Washington down to
එතනින්
Texas
එළිය
to
දේවලුත්
train at
තිබුණා.
Shawn Michaels School. It wasn't too long after that I was signed by
Shawn
WWE.
Michaelsගේ
When I
ඉස්කෝලෙන්
first
කියන්නේ
got signed by
පන්තියෙන් තමයි
WWE
ඇවිල්ලා
in 2000, I had no idea really what to expect. Most of the guys on TV had been wrestling for years and years, and at that point I'd only been wrestling for 6 months. Since I was still really new to all this, I was sent to hone my craft at WWE's developmental territory, which at the time was in Memphis.
Facebook පැත්තේ හයි සෙට්
Luckily,
එක.
William Regal was a trainer there and he helped me out a lot. So with the WWE
Alhan, hi.
contract and Hall of
Malia.
Fame trainers,
Thank you very much,
Bryan
September.
Danielson was on the fast track to success, right? No, not quite. I was released in 2001, the first time I was released by
ඒ දෙන්න
WWE.
මස්සිනාලා
It was really hard actually because I really didn't know what to do. William Regal told me this is a chance to learn. This is a chance
William
to
Regal
go
උත්තා සුපිරි
travel
ඩයල් එක
the
තමයි. ඒ
world,
කාලේ බව
find
පරණම
who
ඩයල්
you
එක.
are as a wrestler and find who you are as a person. So I went back to the Indies and touring in Japan. But soon after that, in 2003, Bryan Danielson made his triumphant return to WWE.
2003
Well, sort of.
Bryan Danielson.
පළවෙනි මැච් එක
I
2003
returned for some
බලපන්
one-off
ඔගේ
matches
හැටි
on
මට
WWE's
එක හොඳ
weekend
එක මරු
shows. Sunday Night Heat and Velocity.
හොඳට හදාගෙන දීලා.
Look at that. Nice monkey flip. Well, you know, this Bryan Danielson is a very accomplished young man. We've seen him in the past, and he's very, very good.
I didn't really have a goal other than it was good exposure on TV. And one of these matches happened to be against
බලපන්කො
the young
ජෝන් සීනා
up-and-comer
මට
named
බොල
John
කොහොමද ඇඟ
Cena. Surely
මට
this would be my big break,
ඒ
right?
කාලේ සීනා කොහොමද හෝ ඔන්න සීනාගේ පළවෙනි මැච් එක ඩැනියල්ගේ රයිට් මේකේ තියෙන එක එක අපිට මිෂන් වගේ පළවෙනි එක කියනවා perform a limb target attack standing grapple on John Cena's arm හරි
Welcome everybody to WWE Velocity. Michael Cole here alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. We kick things off with John Cena against a local competitor named Bryan Danielson.
standing grapple on John Cena's arm
Cena's not rapping at all tonight.
Well, that's because John Cena is focused. He's facing Brock Lesnar on SmackDown next week, and he's going to make an example of Bryan Danielson right here tonight.
Oh, I think this man means business.
perform a limb target attack
John Cena is the very prototype of a WWE superstar. He's got the physique and athleticism of a future WWE champion.
I completely agree, Byron. We've already seen him beat some main event talent like Chris Jericho and Rikishi in singles action.
කොහොමද ඒක ගහන්න තියෙන්නේ perform a limb target attack from a standing grapple. John Cena's arm. Press hari. Then hold E. E එකයි මේකයි.
One off the buses. This one's over.
The two of you were spot on about John Cena's potential.
මේකද මේ අතට ආම් එකේ ලොක් එකක් දාන්න කියන්නේ.
I hope Bryan Danielson's taking notes tonight.
He breaks out.
He's not done just yet, Michael.
What incredible impact.
ඒ ටික කරන කල ඉතුරු වෙයිද දන්නේ. ජෝන් සීනා නෙලගෙන යනවා.
Too soon.
ඊළඟ perform a grapple at the head of grounded. ඔය කියනේව කරන්නත් එපා මම perform a grapple attack එකක් කරන්නලු. Perform a grapple at the head of a grounded John Cena in the ring. හරි ඔය කියන්නේ ඔළුවට ගහන්න කියලා කියන්නේ මේ බිම් වැටලා ඉන්නකොට. මං අහන්නේ හොඳද ඒක?
There's no recovering from that. John Cena's stock has really risen lately, so it's no surprise that he's now challenging Royal Rumble winner Brock Lesnar. Just 7 months ago, he made quite an impact on his debut.
When Vince McMahon implored the locker room to show ruthless aggression, John Cena did just that, answering Kurt Angle's open challenge and taking the now WWE champion to his limit.
Oh, and he connects. There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up. Going back to Cena's ruthless aggression, one could say Bryan Danielson's exhibiting that same exact thing here tonight.
Daniel Bryan,
Bryan Danielson. Good fight because he's huge. There's no way this scrawny dork beats John Cena.
මේ මොකද්ද මේ කරන්නේ? මොකද්ද බං ඒ ගැටයක් දාන්න හදනේ පිස්සුද? ඒක නෙමෙයි ගහන්න ඕන පාර.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Can we point out how different John Cena's opponents will be this month? Tonight he takes on a puny little indie wrestler that's probably worse than Saxton in the ring that nobody knows. On Thursday he takes on the next big thing, Brock Lesnar.
Well, despite your disdain for Bryan Danielson, John Cena's 2 challenges this week have great mat wrestling skills. Cena better be careful.
Back in control of Cena, right back to the arm.
A great strategy, weaken the powerful Cena by taking away one of his arms.
Bryan sticking to his wheelhouse, not taking any unnecessary risks here against John Cena.
Oh, just looking to control and neutralize the bigger man. Cena, though, back to his feet, and Bryan continues to work on the arm, but now Cena, test of strength, and you don't want to get into a power battle with John.
Absolutely not. Cover here.
And a kick out.
And again,
powering Danielson down.
Strength by Danielson.
Danielson's shoulders on the mat. Try it again, and Danielson sends Cena flying. Incredible sequence.
Man, Cena just took Danielson's head off.
As we say, sometimes there's no replacement for brute force. John Cena got him there.
John Cena is showing his strength there in the early going, getting the upper hand on Danielson.
මාරසින්න කැතට අපි එක මරලා හිතේ යවලු. Facebook පැත්තේ සෙට් එක. මොකද්ද ළඟදී channel එකක් හදුවා. 108 දී එතනින් එහාට යන්නේ නැහැ. ඔයාගේ මේ සමීර බලන්න චෙක් කරලා මේ network connection එක නැත්තම් සමහරලාට YouTube එකෙත් අවුල් දිනවා. ඉස්සර මගෙත් වීඩියෝ අප්ලෝඩ් වෙද්දී වෙලා ගියා සමහර දවස්වලට.
Yeah, Danielson's got some technical skill, but he's starting to be overwhelmed by Cena's brute force.
You'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Great offense by John Cena. John Cena with the offense.
We're seeing that trademark ruthless aggression from John Cena, and it's overwhelming Danielson.
Danielson isn't used to the big stage, guys. Cena's got this all wrapped up.
Signature gun.
Bryan Danielson may have just closed the book on this one.
මෙයාගේ බෙල් ලොක් එක නෙමෙයි. මට ලොක් එක දාට තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ බං. මට ලොක් කරන්න තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. බෙල් ලොක් එක දින්නේ.
Man, he just has so much resolve.
Shit.
What a sidewalk slam.
He is finished.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Perform a strong strike. Perform a strong strike at John Cena's head while he's face up. ඔළුවට හොඳ strike එකක් දෙන්නලු.
Guys, are we about to see a scrawny nerd beat John Cena here on Velocity?
Pin කරන්න. One, two.
And he got a near fall out of it.
And the Cena Nation doing everything they can to
ඊළඟට
keep...
කියනවා cover වලට ඇදලා ගහන්නලු. press හරි. turn buckle එකකට ඇදලා
John
ගහන්න.
Cena in this match.
It's called the C Nation, Byron. One word.
Done.
If you're Bryan Danielson, what do you do at this point as he whips Cena across the ring? Cena gets up the boot just in time. And now John Cena looking to take over. Look at Bryan Danielson where he wants him. And here's the cover. Cena with the win over Bryan Danielson.
Here is your winner,
Valiant effort by Danielson, but Cena was just too much tonight.
A hard-fought victory tonight for Cena.
ඒකේ මියුසික් එකක් යනවා. මියුසික් නම් හරිම නෑ. ඕස් ජොන් සීනා. ක්‍රිස් ජෙරිකෝ මියුසික් නම් කියලා වෙනවා. අම්මෝ. versus ක්‍රිස් ජෙරිකෝ. ඔව්. ඊළඟට ක්‍රිස් ජෙරිකෝත් එක්ක මැච් එකක් තියෙන්නේ. මෙන්න කොහොමද මියුසික් එකක් ඇහුනේ? මියුසික් මම දාලා නැහැ. අනේ වන්දන. ක්‍රිස් ජෙරිකෝත් එක්ක මැච් එකක් තියෙනවා බලමු.
A lot of guys would have parlayed competitive matches on Heat and Velocity
අපි අලගොන්
into being
ටිකක්
signed
ගහමු.
full-time to WWE. But that's not how things turned out. It's like my wife Bree likes to say. If anything was easy for me, I wouldn't be Daniel Bryan. But before I could become Daniel Bryan, I was Bryan Danielson. And as Bryan Danielson, I went on quite the run through the Indies. Over the course of 7 years, I won my first world championship. And had some amazing matches against guys who went on to become major
Nikki
WWE
Bella,
superstars.
Brie Bella,
Guys
Bella
like Seth
twins.
Rollins,
ඒක කෙල්ල එක්කනේ බැඳලා තියෙන්නේ මේ ඇත්තම වෙඩින්න එක නේද ඒක?
A lot of hardcore fans even say these were some of the best matches of my career.
ඒක ඇත්තම මැරේජ් එක නේ.
Personally, I credit these matches and opponents for helping me build the foundation I would later need to make it as a WWE superstar. Fans on the indie scene weren't the only ones who took notice, because in 2010, WWE re-signed me and Daniel Bryan was officially born.
My name is Daniel Bryan. I've been wrestling all over the world, and finally, I have an opportunity here
NXT.
in the WWE.
Although much like childbirth, as I've heard from my wife, this was also a somewhat painful experience. I
Shooty
came back
gang
as
versus
part of
Maragang.
NXT, which wasn't like the NXT
Oh,
that
Brie
you
Bella
know and love
bendine.
today. At the time, NXT was a reality show with rookies and pro mentors. Unfortunately, my pro was The Miz.
යසිරු නිරපොල් Facebook එකේ හායි කල්හන් හායි GT 220 හොඳද ඒක මදි මල්ලි ගේම් වලට
The WWE. You think you're ready?
Yes, I do.
Well, one thing you have to learn about the WWE is you have to expect.
ඕකේ මේ ඔය රුකී ඩැනියල් බ්‍රයන් නේ ප්‍රෝ තමයි මිස්
Believe it or not, we didn't get along very
මුන්
well
දෙන්න
back
මරා
then
ගන්නවද?
either. I think the most ridiculous thing we had to do in NXT was the obstacle course.
ඊට පස්සේ මට මතකයි ජෝන් සීනා මැච් එකක් ගහනවා නෙක්සස් ලත් එක්ක
Then we go in the ring and juggle. Then you're gonna see how fast you can drink soda. Side note, it was actually supposed to be a hot dog eating contest. When they realized I was vegan and they didn't have any vegan hot dogs,
Okay,
they turned
කේක
it into a
ආතල් තියෙන
soda
සෝඩා
drinking
බොන්න
contest.
I didn't know vegans could drink soda.
I hadn't drank any soda in years. Think, watching that on TV, a grown man just drinking soda from a cup. That's it. Despite that, I did have the tremendous opportunity to show the WWE Universe what I was capable of when I got to face the World Heavyweight
Why say
Champion,
it?
Chris Jericho. I loved watching Chris Jericho from the time I was in high
Abi
school.
bae never.
The stuff that he did in WCW, being able to go against the world champion on NXT on the first show. Win,
Chris
lose, or
Jericho
draw,
ekka thamai ilang
that
wali.
elevates you. And I was very thankful for that opportunity.
Okay. Chris Jericho versus Daniel Bryan.
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
Niyamai.
8 piercing strike.
Okay, ඊළඟට මොකද කියන්නේ perform a running strike in front of standing Chris Jericho. Running strike එකක් දෙන්නලු. මෙයා හිටගෙන ඉන්නකොට කෙලින් බලාගෙන.
You can say whatever you want to say about The Miz. He's a loudmouth, but he's the unified tag team champion. He's the United States champion. And the fact of the matter is, this guy, Daniel Bryan, has to show some respect for the WWE Pro.
Yeah, respect is due to The Miz. I mean, just because Miz comes out here in the WWE Universe disrespects him for absolutely no reason doesn't give Bryan the permission to do the same thing.
මේක මේ සමහර කීස් අවුට්. අර ලොක් එකක දාන්න හරි අමාරු.
Observing the relationship between The Miz and Daniel Bryan, I don't think there's any chance Bryan is going to forget the embarrassment he went through earlier. So what if Daniel Bryan doesn't want to show Miz any respect?
What if he's going to get the hell beaten out of him? What's going to happen? He's not going to make it far if he continues discord with The Miz.
හරිගිනේ. වරෙන් එළියට. ඇතුළට වරෙන්. කෝනර් එකට තල්ලු කරන්න ඕන. තල්ලු කරලා දුවගෙන ගිහලා ගහන්න.
With this being the first night of NXT, the whole purpose of this show is to find the next breakout star, the next main eventer. In my mind, in my estimation, Daniel Bryan did not start off on the right foot.
No, he didn't, but I love this whole concept, Cole. It's trial by fire. We have the opportunity to get some real insight into the personality, or lack thereof, of 8 NXT rookies looking to achieve a WWE dream.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent. This kind of offense he's known for.
Chris Jericho හරි පණ්ඩිතයා. මට පෙන්නන්න බැරි කිව්වා.
Miz on the outside mentoring Daniel Bryan. Chris Jericho, the World Heavyweight Champion, who defends the championship against Edge at He got body on body there, but that's about it.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
Oh, he turns it around.
Daniel Bryan looked all right at times in this match. I mean, he's been showing us why he's a world-renowned for his ground and pound attack.
World-renowned? What are you talking about? What world are you talking about? He's been on the independent scene. It's the first time he's ever been on television. This guy's a goof. Byron questioned Chris Jericho's current mindset. I'll tell you what's going through Jericho's mind. Perhaps teaching this rookie some respect, teaching him why he's the best in the world, and that no rookie is a match for the World Heavyweight Champion.
Despite all of his actions from earlier tonight, I do have to respect the long journey Daniel Bryan's taken to finally make it to WWE.
Well, Bryan is an internet darling who's excited for this opportunity, but he had no idea he was going to be facing the World Heavyweight Champion out of the gate.
Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high. I have to admit the NXT rookies have been fairly feisty tonight with their WWE pros, to say the least. But there's been no bigger offender than Daniel Bryan.
Bit of ungratefulness shown on the part of Daniel Bryan. To say he wasn't pleased to have The Miz as his WWE pro was the real slap in the face tonight.
Work is being put in by Daniel Bryan.
Performing a running strike in front of standing Chris.
He wants no part of the outside.
Returning to Daniel Bryan, not wanting the Miz
running
as
strike
his pro.
gone.
I do see Bryan's point. Daniel has a career performing in the ring that is twice as long as the Miz.
But he hasn't been in the WWE, Byron. The Miz is well within his right as a pro, as a mentor, to show Daniel Bryan motivation through humiliation.
Shit. Shooty gang wage නේ ගැහුවේ ඒක අපරාධනේ Daniel Bryan.
No, reverses it.
දෙන්නට දෙන්නම මොකක්ද ඒ කරගත්තේ?
Jeez.
Daniel Bryan has had compounding problems tonight, and
his shoulders are down. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
So resourceful. Man, Daniel Bryan is just playing with his opponent.
අරුගේ ඔළුව නම් තුවාල වෙලා performer running strike කියලා කියන්නේ.
You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that can help you end up with a victory.
I'm still watching the Miz lurking at ringside. Why is the Miz even out here? The way he's treated Daniel Bryan has been demoralizing. There's no reason for the Miz to be out here.
Where do you want him to be? Pinfall attempt here from Daniel Bryan. And an ear fall.
උඩ හරියන්නේ නැහැ. උඩ ෆිනිෂර් එකක් ගහපන්. උඩ ෆිනිෂර් එකක් ගහන්න. මම එන ඇණයක් වෙනවා දැන් මට. හායි කොල්ලෝ. එළියට දාලා එනකොට ගහම එක තමයි. ඔන්න ඔහම එනකොට
Emotions have been running high all night, guys. Daniel Bryan has to put everything that happened earlier in the review.
And yes, Bryan may have just closed the book on this one.
That's a good way to find yourself.
The bell lock is in.
This one is over. Let me tell you, that can cause some serious injury.
He can turn it on in a hurry. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Whoa, Jericho able to avoid damage. What a cagey maneuver.
He's got it. Wolves of Jericho locked in.
This is his opportunity to win this thing. This is Jericho's chance. Jericho just had enough with this rookie.
මට ඒ ලොක් එක දැම්මම ගලව ගන්න
තියෙනවා.
මම මේ ජොයිස්ටික් එකෙන් ගහලා පුරුදු වෙන්න ඕනේ මට. දැන් මේක තනිකර කීස් වලට පුරුදු අනින්නේ.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Daniel Bryan valiantly, but just couldn't hang with the champ.
හින්දු දාන්න එපා මකුල. හින්දු දානවා.
A lot of guys would have parlayed competitive matches on heat and velocity into being signed full-time to WWE, but that's not how things turned out. It's like my wife Bree likes to say, if anything was easy for me, I wouldn't be Daniel Bryan. But before I could become Daniel Bryan, I was Bryan Danielson. And as Bryan Danielson, I went on quite the run through the indie.
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
Damage කරන්න මුලින්ම.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
අර yes kick එක තිබ්බනම් මරුබ මෙයා yes kick එක ගහනවානේ.
Michael, do you think that Chris Jericho might become a believer here tonight? I think the WWE Universe is starting to become a believer in Daniel Bryan.
No. What I think is Chris Jericho is a 6-time world champion. He's a 9-time Intercontinental champion. He's a pro to a rookie that shows him respect, and Jericho is out here to put this Bryan goof in his place.
Shit.
Chris Jericho knows how to polish off and Bryan gets the shoulder up. It's going to take more than that.
මේ ඇයි බං ඊළඟට මොකක්ද තියෙන්නේ හරි දැන් තියෙන ඩැමේජ් කරා.
Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Coming up huge on that one.
Bryan's been known to be a submission specialist on the independents, but Jericho has a few holds of his own to watch out for.
Listen, Daniel may be a submission machine, but you don't become a star in WWE without charisma. Bryan can't come up with a better catchphrase than The Miz, because Daniel Bryan is not awesome. Daniel Bryan has the personality to make paint dry. What an incredible move. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
උඩ සිග්නේචර් එකක් ඒත් නැහැ.
Incoming.
Yes.
You know, Daniel Bryan comes out here and says he's been wrestling all over the world. But honestly, who cares? I've never heard of him until he showed up in NXT.
Well, the things you've never heard of could fill the entire internet, Cole. All the WWE pros have heard of Daniel Bryan. This guy's been competing on the independent scene for 10 years. Daniel Bryan's ready to go in a lot of people's opinion.
Hey, yes kick එක නැද්ද බා? ඒක වෙන්නත් නෑ yes kick එක.
Cole, I mentioned how Daniel Bryan's gained some traction on the independents, but
Daniel, message delivered. Can he finish the job?
මේ මගුලක්නේ බන් දාන්නේ මේ බලපං වලින් බෑනේ කරන්න. අර රනින් නී එකක් නැහැනේ.
Got every ounce of that one.
රනින් නී එකක් නැහැනේ බා.
This could be over.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Holy shit, man.
I have to admit the NXT rookies have been fairly feisty tonight with their WWE pros, to say the least. But there's been no bigger offender than Daniel Bryan.
A bit of ungratefulness shown on the part of Daniel Bryan. To say he wasn't pleased to have The Miz as his WWE pro was the real slap in the face tonight.
There's no way that Jericho's going to lose to this guy.
Yeah, but the way this match is going, it's a real possibility.
Jericho, though, needs a breather, and he rolls out of the ring
Bryan
to try to do that.
From a wily veteran.
I'm not sure if Jericho's going to get much rest time.
What's this?
Daniel!
Suicide dive! Right off
අර පිටේ තුවාලේ පිටේ තුවාලේ වුණා ඉතින්.
Bounced off the announce desk himself.
I don't think Miz liked the fact that Bryan threw his body in harm's way, and I can't say I blame him. What's this guy thinking?
Perform a springboard attack. අම්මට සිරි. මම මේක නම් ලේසි නෑ. Perform a springboard attack from the apron to the ring on Tuesday. Apron press. Standing on the apron. Press WASD to perform a springboard attack. Standing on the apron, press WSAD. මොකක්ද දන්නේ නැහැ කියන්නේ. කොමිනම මොකක්ද බයි springboard attack එක කියන්නේ මට මතක නෑ.
Here we go, back inside the ring. He's inflicting some serious pain here. You know, Byron, I have to wonder if Daniel Bryan is still thinking about earlier tonight when his pro mentor, Miz, slapped him across the face.
Well, any man that gets slapped has got to carry that embarrassment.
Jericho just had enough with this rookie. We got our buddies working.
Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with the champ.
Yeah, this time, experience was just...
Shit. මොකද්ද දන්නේ ස්ප්‍රින්ග්බෝඩ් ඇටැක් එක කියන්නේ අර කට්ටි ඉන්න දන මේසෙට ගහන්න කියලාද දන්නේ ස්ප්‍රින්ග්බෝඩ් ඇටැක් ඔව් බා මේක මේ කීබෝඩ් එකෙන් නම් ගහන්න හම්බෙන්නේ අර මගුල මේ ස්ප්‍රින්ග් බෝඩ් ඇටැක් කියන එක පොඩ්ඩක් බලමු මේක මොකද්ද කියලා හදිස්සිය නැත්තම් ගහන්න වෙන්නේ අමින්දා බලමු මේක මොකද්ද කියලා ස්ප්‍රින්ග් බෝඩ් ඇටැක් එක එක මීටර් නෑ බං මේ තියෙන්නේ ස්ප්‍රින්ග් බෝඩ් ඇටැක් ඕකේ ඒක හරි ප්‍රසිද්ධයි මේ ගේම් එක පිටරට ගොඩක් ස්ට්‍රීමර්ස්ලා මේ කැරියර් මෝඩ් එක එහෙම ගොඩක් දෙනවා හරි අයියෝ අන්තිම ටිකේ බං මම කාලා තියෙන්නේ ඔන්න දින අන්තිම ටිකේ මම කාලා තියෙන්නේ ඔය තියෙන්නේ ස්ප්‍රින්ග් බෝඩ් ඇටැක් ඌට හොයාගන්නත් බෑ ඌත් බලනවා කොහොමද ඒක ගහන්නේ කියලා අම්මඩ බොල අඩෝ අර දැලේ ඉඳන් එල්ලිලා ඇතුළට පනින්න ඕනේ ඌව ඇදලා දාන්න ඕනේ ඌ ඇතුළට ඇදලා දාන්න ඕනේ මුලින්ම ඇතුළට ඇදලා දාලා අපි එතන නගින්න ඕනේ නැගලා ඊට පස්සේ දැලේ එල්ලිලා පනින්න ඕනේ අරුගේ ඇඟට ලණු එල්ලිලා අරුගේ ඇඟට පනින්න ඕනේ පට බොල මමිද ලේසි නෑ වැඩේ ඉන්න කට්ටක් කන්න තියෙනවා මමින් හොඳ වෙලා නැත්තම් අද ඕක හොය ඉන්න පැයක් විතර අයියෝ ඒ රෙස්ලින් මැච් එක බැලුවෙත් නෑ කාලේ okay හරි
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
Chris Jericho's on the attack now.
Hurry. Ani එහෙට ගෙන්නන්න එපා.
With this being the first night of NXT, the whole purpose of this show is to find the next breakout star, the next main eventer. In my mind, in my estimation, Daniel Bryan did not start off on the right foot.
No, he didn't, but I love this whole concept, Cole. It's trial by fire. We have the opportunity to get some real insight into the personality, or lack thereof, of 8 NXT rookies looking to achieve a WWE dream.
Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show. And he lands the slam. I've got to say, I'm surprised to see Bryan actually testing the champion here a bit. It must be the inspiration from The Miz that's propelling this offense. Oh, I think this man means business.
Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack. Daniel Bryan has had compounding problems tonight, and the main one is standing ringside.
Yeah, but Miz isn't in the ring, Saxton. The World Heavyweight Champion is. If Daniel Bryan has an issue with the Miz, now is not the time to worry about it.
He's going for the pin.
Get him.
I'm still watching The Miz lurking at ringside. Why is The Miz even out here? The way he's treated Daniel Bryan has been demoralizing. There's no reason for The Miz to be out here.
Where do you want him to be, Byron? That's where the shoulders are down, and the shoulders come up.
Nope. To beat the Ayatollah of rock and roll, that's not going to do it.
He's flipped a switch, that's for sure.
අපි එල්ලිලා පනින්න ඕනේ ඇතුළට. ඒක හරියට කරන්න.
What's he do?
හරි ඔන්න දැන් බලමු. මම අරුව නැගිටවලා right performance springboard attacks ඒක හරි ඉස්සරහට පැනලා ගහන්න තියෙන්නේ එළියේදී
Back in from the floor, and he's heading back in.
ගොන් වැඩක් කරානේ අන්න මොන මගුලක්ද කරේ රෙද්දක් නේ කරේ ඉතින්.
Hey, Daniel Bryan's looked all right at times in this match. I mean, he's been showing us why he's a world renowned for his ground and pound attack.
World renowned? What are you talking about? What world are you talking about? He's been on the independent scene. It's the first time he's ever been on television. This guy's a goof. Up and over with a suplex. You know, Byron, I have to wonder if Daniel Bryan is still thinking about earlier tonight when his pro mentor, Miz, slapped him across the face.
Well, any man that gets slapped has got to carry that embarrassment for some time. Especially...
Standing on the apron. Okay.
With it coming on your first day on the job.
Is that something Yoshi Tatsu taught you, Byron? Miz did say he's going to slap some personality into his rookie.
Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Can he end it here? This night could be over for Chris Jericho.
He wants no part of the outside. Keep your eye on this one. Look out! To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
Objective checklist. WASAD.
Guys, you're getting ahead of yourself. Oh, be some sort of miracle. See, I told you. Oh, boy. This one's over now. Roll him into the walls of Jericho. Tap him out, Chris.
Bryan's trying to fight it.
Rolls through. What a counter by the technician, Dan.
Oh, my God.
Heel hook is in.
Jericho's in trouble.
Jericho tried. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap?
He may have no choice.
He made it to the bottom rope.
You have got to be impressed, Michael, for what we're seeing from Daniel Bryan.
Did he win yet, Byron?
Daniel Bryan thinks he...
Code breaker. Code breaker.
You can't allow a veteran like Jericho any time to recover.
You're right, Corey. That was a rookie move. And now he's going to pay for it, Byron.
That very well may be the case, Michael.
This loser's going to lose again. Lion Tamer.
Can Bryan hold on?
Tap out, nerd.
You got your wish, Cole. Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but
music done, nepa. Break the walls. Oh, control again gahanna lazy ne ekata.
World Heavyweight Champion would solidify my status in WWE, right? Nope. Just a few months later, I was released.
Daniel දැන් ඔය අලුත් මොකක්ද දෙයක් ඇවිල්ලා නේද AEW කියලා මොකක්ද බං?
This was the second time I was released by WWE. I thought this time I might be done with WWE for good.
37000 VC එක මහතුන් මම මට ෂොප් එකක් නැහැ කොල්ලෝ. ඒක දැන් ටික ගාන වැඩි ඇති හැබැයි.
They said, "Hey, if you want to come back, that's for the main event."
සම්මාන්ට මල පැනලා දී.
Main eventing SummerSlam, it's just super cool. Old school pay-per-views still holds special meaning.
දැන් මිස්ගේ මුගේ වලිය පටන් ගන්න
After
උතරින්.
SummerSlam, my strained relationship with The Miz picked up right where it left off.
Let me tell you something. I'm the pro. I am the talent.
The Miz is almost a perfect adversary for me because we are so polar opposites. The one thing I do respect about Miz, he works very, very hard.
You and me, U.S. Championship match. Yes or no? Yes.
We had our first match against each other at Night of Champions 2010 for the
That's
United States title.
Look at the Miz. He's worked hard. He's charismatic. He's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
Daniel Bryan really got the Miz's bad side when he took the A-lister SummerSlam spot, and then the Miz's United States title 1 month later.
Well, the rivalry exploded a half-decade later when The Miz ranted against SmackDown Live General Manager Daniel Bryan on Talking Smack. After Bryan returned to competition, he pulled strings to get The Miz back on SmackDown, so this rivalry is back in a big way.
Damage the Miz. Damage the Miz. නැගිටින්න දෙන්න එපා ගහගෙන යන්න.
What an uppercut! Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. And that briefcase is a near guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know where you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to. Yes, Daniel Bryan hasn't won a title here yet, but he's only been on the roster for 8 months. Give him time.
The two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign resume than Daniel.
He's got him covered. Digging deep for a kick out.
Nice kick out there.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Clearly on a mission here. When this guy's on, look out. Going all the way up. Look at this. Incoming! Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7 men to win Money in the Bank.
Hey, and that's impressive, but if Daniel Bryan was given those same kind of opportunities, he could be a tag team champion and a Money in the Bank winner.
Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those, and it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan who everyone expects to get the red carpet treatment.
Oh, internet favorite or not, Daniel Bryan doesn't seem like the type to ask for chances. He's going to take them, and if not, then he'll demand them while trapping you in the label lock. Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK-level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
Oh boy, he is rolling. One move after the other. It's devastating.
This just might be enough for him to take the...
And The Miz, the quick cover. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
And The Miz, the quick cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
That's why Bryan's considered a wrestling genius out there.
I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a
loser like you, Saxton.
I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed a nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam.
Look at this! We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that. He's got the shoulders down. Oh, kick out. Way too early.
Eye damage කරන්න. ඌව නැගිටලා ඉද්දි බෙයිද බං මේ ගහන්නේ මේ මොකද? yes කීකිය ගහන්නේ වෙනදාට ලස්සනට.
Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT rookie, I think a win tonight would make Daniel Bryan worthy of being a WWE NXT Pro. Don't you think?
If Daniel Bryan ever becomes an NXT Pro, then there's a 1% chance I'll continue doing that show. Big opening for Daniel. You see that move working on the Achilles, the Achilles lock.
Victory is on the horizon.
Oh, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Front face in the miss.
Is that enough for the win?
ෆෝන් එකට ඇදලා ෆෝන් එකට අදින්න ඕන. හරි. ඉතින් මගුලක්නේ කරන්නේ.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
ඒ පාර මට ගැහුවා කීපම.
Big time takedown right there.
This might just be it for him, Michael.
වැරදි පැත්තරනේ මම යවන්නේ ඉතින් බෑනේ කරන්නේ. ඔන්න හරි.
Oh, elbow. And he's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground.
Performer grapple. බලා මාරයා බන්ති performer grapple.
Shake on that one.
Perform a grapple in the corner to front face in the miss.
Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
He's still in this.
ඔක පින් කරන්න එපා. නැගිටපන්. හරි ගන්න. හරි.
Well, what happens if the Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
What hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
Could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Look at the Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Great wherewithal from the Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Oh, no!
Just like that, the Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. Here's the pin. Title on the line. And the kick out.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow. Oh boy, he is rolling. And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Dodges a bullet there. Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan.
Perform the yes look. අපට සිරි ගෙලියන්නේ. මට බැරි මේකනේ දිරදී.
And look, it hung up on the second. He's got him in a tough spot. Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big. Daniel Bryan hit that one.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
Even better the second time around.
Setting him up in position here on the second row. DDT.
Finish එකක් තියෙනවා. Finish එක මොකද්ද?
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it.
අනේ මෙයාට මේක විතරම ධනෙ තියෙන්නේ දැන් පාරකට.
Bell lock, the little bell lock is in.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Oh, just barely making it to the ropes.
A few inches in the other direction, and this one was over.
මෙයාට පාරකට ඕක විතරමද මන් දෙන්නේ? ඒ මොන මගුලක්ද ඒ කරන්නේ? DDT එකක් ඇහුවනේ. Shit.
Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
කතරවා. මේක අතරින්නේ කොහොමද බං?
He hits the clothesline. Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here! And Miz kicks out.
How did he do that? Oh boy, he is rolling.
Tough situation to be in right here.
Yeah, and you have to think this is not going to end well.
The Miz with the offense.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Work is being put in by Daniel Bryan.
He's
flipped the switch, that's for sure.
මේ මනුස්සයා කිසිම ෂොට් එකක් නැහැ පුදුමයි මේ පරණ කාලේ හින්දාත් දන්නේ නැහැ නැත්තම් කොච්චර ෂොට් තියනවද බයි යස් ලොක් එකක්
His chips may be black and blue after this.
පින් කරා
Here's the cover for the win, and the champ kicks out.
So resourceful.
Look at this.
මට සිරි අරු ෂේප් එකේ ඉඳලා මට පාර ගැහුවා.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
තාප්පෙට මීඩිය.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Shit, යෝයි පාර වදින්න නැත්තේ.
The Miz is looking to end this.
Skull-crushing finale. That should do it.
I want to see that again.
Yeah, you and me both.
බස් බල්ලා ගැහුවනේ පාර. දැන් ඉතින් බුදු සරණ.
He could pin his opponent right here. 2, 3. Yes, yes, the Miz wins. The Miz wins. And here's another peek at the moves he saw in that match.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
And still the United States champion, The Miz.
ලොග් එකේදී රතුනි නිලුයි ඉරු එකට ක්‍රොස් කරන්න තියෙනවා. ඔව් බං ඒක කරගන්න බැරි කමනේ තියෙන්නේ මේ. ඔව් පුටු අරගෙන ගහන්න බෑව මේකේ. මොකද මේක ඩිස්ක්වොලිෆිකේෂන් තියෙනවා.
Look at the Miz. He's worked hard. He's charismatic. He's smart. He's Mr.
මම්මලා නොමිදා මේකගේ ඔය බලන්න මොනවද බලන්න දෙන ෆිනිෂර්ස් in ring finisher yes lock in ring finisher 2 yes lock 2 in ring finisher yes lock 1 මොනවද බම් මේ ලප්පවල තියෙන ඔක්කොම තියෙන්නේ ලොක් නේ බා මෙන්න මේ එකම එකක් තියෙනවා මේ සේරම ලොක් තියෙන්නේ මේකගේ Achilles lock 2 lock ඔක්කොම ලොක් බම් මුගේ තියෙන්නේ in ring signature එකක් තියෙනවා ඒක කොහොමද ගහන්නේ corner drop kick corner running strike එකක් තියෙනවා සේරම තියෙන්නේ මේවා සබ්මිෂන් දාන විදිහ වෙනස් කරන්න ඕනේ. දැන් ඉතින් පුළුවන් ද ඒක ඉන්පුට් සෙටින්. ආට සබ්මිෂන් එක දාන්න තියෙන බං shift එකයි A එකයි D එකයි කරකව. strike. බලපං ඉතින් බෑ.
In the bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
Daniel Bryan really got the Miz's bad side when he took the A-lister SummerSlam spot, and then the Miz's United States title 1 month later.
The rivalry exploded a half-decade later when The Miz ranted against SmackDown Live General Manager Daniel Bryan on Talking Smack. After Bryan returned to competition, he pulled strings to get The Miz back on SmackDown, so this rivalry is back in a big way.
He's displaying classic offense here. Ooh, what an uppercut! Great offense by The Miz. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back into this matchup.
Corey, that's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan? How can he relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV or eat meat? Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal.
This looks to be a barn burner, gentlemen. These two guys hate each other.
Corey, come on. The Miz is WWE's fastest rising star, and Daniel Bryan, he's a nerdy vegan. Bryan's got no chance here tonight. Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show. Look out.
Michael may have ragged on Daniel Bryan's diet, but that quote-unquote nerdy vegan is WWE's most effective submission expert.
And Miz is as crappy as the day is long. That makes for a pretty interesting confrontation.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Come on, ikak gan.
And now that one's countered.
Wow, that was impressive,
how
Michael.
That miss?
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. And the guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have watched it. Miz! This is what makes him one of the best in the league. He's just so dominant.
He needs to capitalize on it now.
You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. He probably only quit because he would have been eliminated soon. Anyway,
Michael, all it takes is one win to change.
The Miz is looking to end this.
He's
back in control here.
The champion into the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
And the match continues.
The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, if The Miz ends this soon, he might be healthy enough to cash in on the winner of the six-pack elimination WWE Championship match later on tonight.
Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat. He doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what his dog's name is? He's great in the ring, and for the record, he showed a lot of personality when he called you out. Dan
showing off his vertical with that drop kick.
Looks like Bryan's going to be our winner here, guys.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
This looks to be a barn burner, gentlemen. These two guys hate each other.
Boy, come on, The Miz is WWE's fastest rising star, and Daniel Bryan, he's a nerdy vegan. Bryan's got no chance here tonight. Vertical suplex.
Nice. Daniel Bryan took the...
Here's a cover. Could be it. And the champ kicks out.
Not yet.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. Work is being put in by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show.
now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack.
Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show. Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of the match. Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Then Kina grapple corner in front of the ring. Perform a grapple corner with opponent in the corner. Press to grapple the miss in the corner. ආයිසරයක් corner එකට ඇදලා දාන්න.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity. Nicely done. Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Nice job by the Miz.
Cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
He's still in this.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure. Well, what happens if the Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at the Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Great wherewithal
බල වරදක් කරන. අද IPL match එක කවුද බන් දිනු? මට බලන්න බැරුණා. Roman Historian never. Yeah, that's Mr. Man, the heart of the man.
This is what I'm talking about. Will he be victorious? Digging deep for a kick out.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. He's making a statement here with this attack.
ඔය ඉතින් බලපන් ඉතින් අනේ මන්ද බං මොන හුයන්නක්ද බලපන් මගුල මේක ගහන්න බෑ බං මේ මොකද්ද ජොයිස්ටික් එක බලලා ඔබන්න තමයි වෙන්නේ මොන රෙද්දක්ද කීබෝඩ් එකෙන් ඒ කියන දේ කරන්න බෑ බං WA shift එකත් එක්ක කරකවන්න බෑ කීබෝඩ් එක කීබෝඩ් එක වටේට තමයි කරකවන්නේ මිස්ස මරපන් බං අබෝ බෑ ඒකේ ඌ නෙලනවා මාර නිලිලා නෙලනවනේ කොහමද ජොයිස්ටික් එක ගහන්නත් බෑනේ ෂී ආර සීන් එක
Look at the Miz. He's worked hard. He's charismatic. He's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
Daniel Bryan really got the Miz's bad side when he took the A-lister SummerSlam spot, and then the Miz's United States title 1 month later. Well, the rivalry exploded a half-decade later when The Miz ranted against SmackDown Live General Manager Daniel Bryan on Talking Smack. After Bryan returned to competition, he pulled strings to get The Miz back on SmackDown, so this rivalry is back in a big way.
Ow, that hurt. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
His astonishing acrobatics coming through here. I don't want to know what that feels like. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. He goes for the cover, and Daniel Bryan kicks out.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back. Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what his dog's name is? He's great in the ring, and for the record, he showed a lot of personality when he called you out after his NXT elimination.
Please. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Look out, there's the boot, diving into his bag of acrobatic tricks. Great offense by The Miz. Whoa!
The Miz showing how A-listers do things out there. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Right to the face. Dragon suplex! This is going to be big, one way or another. Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7 men to win Money in the Bank.
Hey, and that's impressive, but if Daniel Bryan was given those same kind of opportunities, he could be a tag team champion and a Money in the Bank winner.
Ah, shin breaker. Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those, and it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan who everyone expects to get the red carpet treatment.
Oh, internet's favorite or not, Daniel Bryan doesn't seem like the type to ask for chances. He's going to take them, and if not, then he'll...
This could do it. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
He's going for it all. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack.
Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. That briefcase is a near-guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know where you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to. Yes, Daniel Bryan hasn't won a title here yet, but he's only been on the roster for 8 months. Give him time.
The two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign resume than Daniel Bryan, but I have to point out that Daniel Bryan just did something Miz hasn't done yet. He main evented SummerSlam.
I mean, come on, Daniel Bryan stole that spot at SummerSlam after John Cena begged The Miz to join his team. Also, when The Miz wins here and then cashes in later tonight, he'll have plenty of main events in his future. Oh, I think this man means business. He's inflicting some serious pain here. The Miz with the offense.
Nice job by The Miz.
Work is being put in. Shoulders down, this could be it.
Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT rookie, I think a win tonight would make Daniel Bryan worthy of being a WWE NXT Pro. Don't you think?
If Daniel Bryan ever becomes an NXT Pro, then there's a 1% chance I'll continue doing that. Look at this. Incredible move by The Miz.
Can he finish the job?
Daniel Bryan really needs to dig down.
Nicely done.
But he's got to capitalize now.
He's not done fighting yet. Wow. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
What arrogance on display by The Miz. The Miz is looking to end this. Skull-crushing finale.
Daniel Bryan getting absolutely punished right now.
He's got it. Let's see it once more.
Yeah, this match is all but over.
How does he keep doing this?
Wow, I am impressed.
It's got to be over now. His shoulders are down. Well, that was a close call.
Just barely, but it counts.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Come on.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Both of these superstars looking a little worse for wear right now.
Oh, elbow.
Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack.
When this guy's on, look out. Big.
Ooh! We might be looking at a new champ here.
He's got him covered. 2! Gets the shoulder up.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Great offense by The Miz. The Miz is looking in this. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys. That might have broken a bone.
Going for the cover. 2! Barely at 2.5.
Only thing I can say is yes! Yes! Somehow Daniel Bryan is staying in it.
Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan. Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what will happen next?
Looking a little out of it, up on that turnbuckle. Oh, this could very well be the beginning of the end.
ඒක පට්ට පාරවල් දිනවා finishes නෑ බා ඔක්කොම finishes තියෙන දෙද්දවත්.
Oh my god!
ඔක්කොම ලොක් කරනවා තියෙනවා. දොරවල් කඩන එක වගේ හැම එකම ලොක් කරා.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. And it's The Miz able to stop the count.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
ඔය පාරයව නැගිට්ටෝ පිය.
What an insane move by Daniel Bryan.
The Miz getting out.
Here we go for the win. 2, 3.
He did it. Daniel Bryan is U.S. champion.
No, it can't be. Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. This entire match was just one big highlight reel. And I didn't expect anything else.
Here is your winner and the new United States Champion, Daniel Bryan.
That was a fluke. The Miz slipped and Daniel Bryan somehow took advantage.
A long road for Daniel Bryan leads to the United States title.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end, we were left with the best man standing.
And I'll tell you, the roof nearly blew off this place in Rosemont when the bell finally rang to end this one.
After I defeated The Miz, my WWE career really started to take off. I won the Money in the Bank briefcase and then cashed it in to beat The Big Show for my first World Heavyweight Championship.
Can you believe it? Daniel Bryan is the new World Heavyweight Champion.
But for every step forward, it seemed like I took 2 steps back. One was pretty big. When at WrestleMania in 2012, I lost the world title.
මේකේ පණ්ඩිත වැඩක් කරානේ අර ඌ වෙන පණ්ඩිත වුණා ඒ කාලේ. සීමස් එක පාරයි දුන්නේ.
That may be one of the fastest title changes in the history of WrestleMania.
After that, I was angry and wanted to blame a lot of people for my failure. But it actually led to one of the most enjoyable times of my career.
Daniel Bryan's forced to go to anger management with that man. No!
I formed an unlikely partnership with Kane.
Right now. The devil's favorite demon is nothing without the world's toughest vegan. No! 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 No!
Kane is one of my favorite people. We almost have the same sense of humor.
Daniel Bryan and Kane.
MSK එකෙන් අහන්න ඕනේ වුණා දන්නේ නැහැ
Most
කොල්ලෝ.
awkward and weird thing I've ever seen. There we go. Yes, yes. They hugged it out. Anger management, I believe, has been a success.
We just had a lot of fun.
We watch each other's back. Team Hell No style.
we had our first shot at the Tag Team Championships when we faced Kofi Kingston and R-Truth at Night of Champions in 2012.
right අපි අපේ වයිස් ඒජ් එක පටන් ගමු දැන් මේක පස්සේ ගහමු මේකට වෙලා ගියා වැඩි සුපිරි මැච් එකක් තියෙන එකේ අපි පස්සේ ගහමු yes අපි සෙට් වෙමු තා පොඩි වෙලාවකින් බලමු ලයිට් නිවලා එහෙම සුපිරි ආතල්ලක් ගන්න ඕනේ නිකන් නෑ මම වයිස් ඒජ් එක ගහලවත් නෑ හා